name's Leon.
And my name's Marcus.
We're going to change this go-kart from petrol to electric.
We're going to take off this big engine and make this an electric motor.
And also install a electric battery somewhere. And we'll have to get these pedals back a bit so we can ride them as well.
The first step to take off the motor of this wonderful go-kart is to take off 4 12mm nuts, as you can see here. One down. 3 to go.
Now what we have to do is undo the throttle cable, and then we'll have to take off the chain. So let's get started.
Okay, now chain. We need to wriggle the motor to get the chain off.
Nice. Let's get this cart back on its wheels. Oh.
Now this can go
In the bin.
I have no idea what's in here. We ordered some electrical parts from China, but I still have no idea.
Let's see what's inside. Ooh.
Oh.
I have no idea what this is. Guess we'll find out later. Charger.
Wow.
Whoa. Stuff.
There's more. Oh, this is heavy.
Let's see what's inside this baby.
This is going to be hard to find out. Wow.
Look at this. Oh. Woo! Still so much stuff. Okay, I think we might need to cut down the sides. I'm guessing the motor.
Ooh, heavy.
Okay. What does this open up?
There.
I wonder what this is. I'm thinking the motor, but
We never know.
wait, just let me. Oh, wow.
Yep, that's the motor.
Ooh. Look at it.
Look at this big boy.
Oh. Wow. Slowly and carefully. You wouldn't want to damage a new motor.
Wow.
Let's just show them. Definitely heavier than a petrol motor.
Yeah. We're thinking of putting this motor in this position where the petrol motor went. For people who want to know, this is from Psychosis. It's a Chinese company. This is a 72 volt and it has 4,000 watts.
This is a 200 amp controller from Psychosis as well, and we're thinking of putting it either here or under the steering wheel. So maybe here or here or here. This is a big boy as well. It's going to be very
Digital
big.
dash. We're thinking of mounting it here, under the steer, like here, so when we turn we can still see it. It tells us how fast we're going.
This is a spring-loader potentiometer that we're going to use as an accelerator. This is a nice light pedal that we're going to fit into this spline, and we're going to probably fit this accelerator around here, or for us, but we might also attach it to a movable, adjustable mount so that we can, loads of people can use it.
We're going to undo this screw to make sure the pedals are off. All done.
We've done a lot. We've taken off the pedals, and we've also actually lengthened the chassis. We've put these railings on so that the seat can slide back and forth, so we can adjust for the person. So, weld these sliders here, and also then attach the seat cut these off and attach the seat to the sliders. We're upgrading to a thicker crash bar just in case we crash. The last one was a bit thin and we didn't want to hurt ourselves. We've welded the slides on and now we're just cleaning up the welds by grinding them down a little.
We took the seat off and we fit these slides in. We put the seat frame back on and now we can do this to adjust where the seat is going to go. So we've done the slidey seat, we've done the pedal, and well, we've moved the suspension. Now really all that's left to do is just fit the seat back on and rivet it. Put the motor on. And do all the wiring, and well, yeah, it's going to be cool. Let's do this! So, we've mounted the motor, finally. Yeah, we had a bit of trouble welding it, but yeah, it's on. Great. So, we're thinking now that we're gonna attach the controller on like this. We're gonna, we were thinking about using a plate and then just like drilling holes and then attaching it with screws, but it'll just, two things, it won't dissipate heat that much because it's just a metal piece on this, and so yeah. And also it's very it's heavy. It's just, we need to make it a bit lighter, so I'm not going to do a big panel. We're just going to make little tabs that we're going to connect to these, and it'll look quite snug
there and look quite cool. So yeah, time to get to work. So we've got this Anderson style plug that we're gonna then use these connectors, and then we're gonna flood solder these connectors. They've got this little hole which you can flood solder, and then you put the wire in. And then over here in the Anderson plug, they've got these little bits of metal. See? And you use and these little bits of metal act as springs. So when you put these plugs in, they clip in and they don't come out.
Going to do the same thing with these two connectors that are going to go to the controller. We put this controller on, and we also put the battery on. We put the chain on, but we haven't tensioned it yet because we want to move it around and get it on different angles. We put this Anderson plug on these two wires, and now we're going to put wiring up from the controller, put an Anderson plug on the end, and clip it into the battery. We've got it all ready for a test. All we need to do now is switch this key and press the accelerator, and this puppy will zoom. Let's go. Oh, this is so cool. This bit of metal, and it's just the perfect shape. Then we grinded this bit of metal off another piece of metal, and we riveted it in so it's nice and stable. We put here a 3-gear selector, and then a reverse switch and an on switch for the dashboard. Now the dashboard is on, so what we can do is right here, it's on the first gear, then the second gear, then the third gear. And then this is the reverse switch, and then now it's an R for reverse. It also changes it here. And then we can obviously turn it off. So we've done a lot. We've installed a circuit breaker, a nice circuit breaker, so it's off now, it's on, yep. And we've also done the wiring so this thing actually goes now, which is really cool. And we've also mounted this pedal and done a bit of wiring here. It's a bit messy, and sometime we'll make like a thing tidying up this place with a bit of metal and tape the wires down and stuff. And we've still got a bit of a mess of wires here also, which we'll tidy up later. Let's show you how it goes. So, yep, it's on. Okay. So, reverse. The potentiometer is very sensitive. And off we go! We've got it all together now. All we need to do is test it.
We painted this again so it looks a bit nicer, and we've gone for a kind of red colour scheme. Made this nice little bit here to hold all the wiring at the front.
We've got this comfy seat cover
Yep.
and this box to keep all the wires in place.
We've also put on some fat tyres. I mean, look at these. These are so cool. And we've also just made it look a bit nicer, painted a bit, touched up, and yeah. Well, let's see what this puppy can do. Fully charged. Oh!